I'm gonna tell him the one about when I was molested as a child.
Tell me.
Yeah, he made me put my dick in his bucket. All I can think about was this is fucking.
I guess he probably wants this.
Jack! Can you hear me all the way in the back? Hey, my name is Storyteller, and this is what I got for you. So we're all on a road to a lost place. It's kind of eerie, can you hear me? We're all hell-bent on action, but where the fuck are our eyes to see? Onward to a memory of lost decision and calamity, friends and family trapped in the mindset, fuck it. They'll never understand me. And you're down, but you gotta stop blaming gravity. Someone's gotta keep the bunny running, but we're the motherfuckers who took the batteries to translate what I'm saying. Let me back to your inner city vanity. It's not like we're freaks. We're just the outside of the box part of humanity. Thank you. This one is fairly new. I wrote it the other day and memorized it while I was jacking off in the shower. I went on a walk to the river to talk, or more so to speak, softly to myself directly. I'll have to do this alone if I ever want it done correctly. Inspect me. Tell me that I'm wrong. That makes me stiff. Because when I'm right, that gets me off. And I know that this is wrong, but I fucking wished. I've tossed my coin straight to the bottom of a bottle at a bourbon bar down the street. And I'm sorry for any one of you who saw me the last few days. I was slurring my speech. But oh well. Because even though I was drunk, I still had another sermon to preach and another story to tell. And I'm not saying that I'm anything different. And I'm not saying that I'm anyone new. But back then I was a bad example of what drawing the short straw will do. Thank you.
Hey!
Stop smoking cigarettes. Even though they're bad for me, I'll still smoke cigarettes. And even when I feel alive, there's something I'll regret. And lady, I'll be gone before the sunrise, crawling right back before it sets. And even though they're bad for me, I'll still drink rum and coke. Cause even when I'm low on cash, I know I'm never broke. And lady, I'll be gone before the sunrise, crawling right back before it sets. And even though they're bad for me, my thoughts they do invoke these feelings of revival, perverted thing you grope. And lady, I'll be gone before the sunrise, crawling right back before it sets. And even though you're bad for me, I'll ignore it to forget. Like drugs, you changed me right there on the first day that we met. And lady, I'll be gone before the sunrise, crawling right back before it sets. Because I refuse to ever believe that this was as good as it gets. And once you said you love me, my heart never forgets. And lady, I'll be gone before the sunrise, back down on my knees before it sets. I get kind of into some touchy subjects, and that's just how it is. Sometimes people say things you don't like. That's just how life is, man. That's how life is. It's about war. I felt the fear capsize below the deep ocean blue of her eyes, but behind her back trap she never realized that she's been paid high-end money for bullshit lies that were finely designed as if every single stitch would make her rich, and so she'd hit your $1 million line. She said besides, what is the goddamn use in using time instead of money? Turning tricks, this shit's not funny, honey. I've been smoking cigarettes and drinking my regrets. I traded my time clock for cock to a man with a Glock that he only used to whip me. And I rode around and busted broken down Chevys all my life, but motherfucker, I've dreamt of Bentleys. And I have been down on my knees, fucked! Never, ever gently. And I watched her anger erupt with a blast. Freedom? She laughed. And so they caged her, told her to sit there, forget about your future, and think about your past. And with every single nightmare that you hope to be your last will be a slowly fading memory. What a murderous collapse. She told me that her only drugs were dance and romance. Sex in a man's hands, completely planned. She was going to relapse. Because we all have an addiction. And it's fucked up that this isn't fiction. She also told me this, I hope you listen. We all have spines stronger than any goddamn holy Bible you find. And she called up her daily dick because she was a slave for the grind. And if you ain't got men or money, then you need to be at least 18 years old to ride this ride. Honey. Thank you. Hey, there are some little, like, magazines kind of laying around called The Thread. Get into that. Pick that up. Again, I'm Storyteller. I'm right here, 417. Thank you. This is called Train Wreck, but it has absolutely nothing to do with trains. And the water glistens like the stars in the distance. We, like waves, can be gone in an instant. And as you see our lives flash from point A to point B, the only thing that you do know that you haven't looked away is that you don't know what you've seen. Mountains, vast, green like the grass. Middle class females, middle fingers in the air, screaming, kiss my ass. But don't pity yourself for not being the man, because unlike kings and queens, none of us are grand. And like needles through our skin, the most vibrant colors are deep within, where one day by chance we might let someone in. No, no, because that's too goddamned easy. And like the ears of God, she listened. Like mirrors, she lied. She'd sing sweet melodies and then she'd hide. Moves like the tide, carnival rides, twisting you up and battering your sides. Her promise like commandments were broken people, like feelings come and go, fast and slow, the only thing that you do know, though you haven't looked to ways that you still don't know what you've seen. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have 3 more. That's it. This next one really is about a lady I saw walking down the street. I don't typically like people all that much, but this is just like one of those occasions where you're like drawn to somebody and you have to say something. There she was. She walked like a 1,000-man militia marching in step to a made-up beat in her head, and I asked her, "Hey lady, how's life?" Semi full of dread, she said, with a fistful of words and a smile full of hope. "Keep your head up, child, and try not to mope. Life has her ups and downs, and if you can't find a smile, well then don't bother to frown." This lady told me to listen to learn from the people I meet. That's free education, boy, not everyone will see. That even when you've got bruises and cuts that bleed, someone will help when someone is in need. And listening closer to her words, I grew weaker in the knees. This lady had it all down, fuck locked door, she brought her keys. This lady said words of wind and when dancing with the trees, you will never, ever see it coming, child. She explains you gotta sow your own seeds. And you've got a long list, boy, of living left to do, so be the very best with what's been given to you. And when I asked this lady her name, she didn't hesitate to say that my name is Lady Life, time, my enemy. I take my days in strides and always shoot for victory. I've been uphill and back down again, unfair at times it seems. But I will never, ever give you a lemon stone that I don't think you can squeeze. So walk in moments of struggle with greater steps of ease. Smile a lot, follow your dreams, and learn to live a happier me. That's actually called a conversation with life. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. I gotta drink a lot of water. I started losing my voice about halfway through yesterday. So, here we are. Anybody ever been pissed the fuck off?
Yeah, you pissed.
This is for people who have been pissed the fuck off. This is for people who have been shit on. This is for you guys. And I've watched my generation blindside and fall into these trenches and off of the walls, but not to offend any one single person at all. You and I are right there beside them. Because for one thing or another, family doesn't mean brotherhood. plans to somehow teach their children to fear strangers and still completely grasp the concept of shaking hands. Through a child's eyes, what are wars on foreign lands? Realize that somebody that told mom or dad that you smile when you're happy and you yell fuck when you're mad. They can only teach us from the teachers that they had. And if you get what I'm saying, then kindly stop your praying. Grow up, realize real life means no more playing, that the games have turned into routine, and you know that that means you've sold them by the hour of your dreams. Or so it seems. And not to offend any one single motherfucker, I'm marching right beside you. And I've watched my generation fall ill with degradation, who's raping their Philly nation while they try to hide the explanations. And through our parents' educations, there are some things that we still don't know. And I'm walking side by side with you, the people of my generation. And I'm starting to see that it's hard to believe in a heaven when hell was printed on our money the day that God told America to go on its vacations. And I'm running into genocide disguised as the solution. They're doing it a hell of a lot better this time though because there's less pollution. And not to offend any one single son of a bitch, you are right here with me. This is my favorite one. This is my last one. Thank you guys for hanging out with me.
Come on.
And I am not, if you are you, the sails upon this ship. For clever words and wretched hearts, they too soon will rip. Through the seas of 7 infantries, we'll claim these words our own, and we will bring them all discomfort as we ravage through their homes. And we'll take what we need, our booze to fill our apathy. It is a walking the plank for mentality, the kind that they will never see, so please blink twice. That is your reality. And 'tis a hard life living when all that you have done is search for ye buried treasures off the islands of everyone. And I know that you are playing now, you're searching for your phone, but you have a child's imagination. I call you my son. Because you've led me here and you've let me here and you've taught me how to run and jump and play, yes, just not with guns. But it's the pirate's life I chose to choose from a hollow-winded Rasputin. I took up shovels and played the spoons to impress the best I'd make them swoon. But I'm away here within the judge's courts, and I knew I'd be locked away until the half-handed judge with a treacherous nudge, but in a playful sort of way. He looked me in the eyes, and I knew I was through. He said, "Son, play me a goddamned pirate's tune." Thank you.
Encore.
Encore.
Yeah, it's a kind of a silly short one.